So welcome to CML Theater Movie Review, home of independent films. And this has been one of my favorite films from my film of VHS. This was the first one. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. And I can't wait to get into this right here on CML Entertainment. Siren, directed by Gregg Bishop. Also written by David Bruckner, Ben Collins, Luke Piotrowski, and Nicholas Tecokay. This movie, there's so many off the hook scenes in this movie. There's some scenes in this movie I did not see coming by a long way in a long term. Okay, the movie starts off crazy because you see Joshua. What's his name? It starts with the guy. There's so many names in this movie. Jonah. It starts with the guy Jonah. He's with his wife Eva, and they in a house, and they trying to role play and stuff, but it went wrong because he called her. What do you call her?
A slut.
A slut. And they end up messing up their chemistry a little bit. But he gets with his friends. He gets with his brother, and they wants to take him out. For because he's getting married the next day, so they want to take him out for a bachelor party. And you talking about a bachelor situation going wrong or going south. This movie had me dying laughing, but a lot of times it just had me on the WTFs too, because there was just so many things that happened in this movie that you did not see in the trailer, which is I'm glad that they hid that. But then they get there, they get to this really messed up strip club. This one woman falls off the pole. The other woman, it was just a terrible, it was a wreck. So they run into this guy, and he tells them about, he know a place. Now, that remind me of Tales from the Crypt. Remember Bordello Blood? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was like, this place is shit, right? His bro was like, yeah, it definitely is shit. He's like, yeah, man, but I know a place. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I seriously thought he was gonna do what that guy did in that movie. He's like, I know a place that's good for guys like you. I know a place where you can get the best goddamn pussy on the goddamn planet. I know girls. They'll do things they've been never heard of. And I'm not really thought he was gonna go there, right? But he didn't. So they gets to this place. The place all weird. Even the friend is like, man, something just not right here. Like, we just need to go. But the brother just egging it on like, you know what, guys? No matter what, we say yes to everything. So they meet this other guy. He comes out, and I swear he was like one of the best villains I've seen in a horror movie yet. I really enjoyed him. His name was Justin Welborn, Mr. NYX. I think they call him Mr. Nix or something like that. There was something really weird about Mr. Nix because in his place, when he told the guy Jonah to go in the back because he wanted to separate him from his friends. Mm-hmm. So when he gets in the back, that's when he runs into the girl Siren. And then once he see her, she sings this song, also Make a Siren, and then she can manipulate your reality. Means that you will think that she don't have to touch you to make you felt like you had sex. She's just know how to do things. But I'm not going to spoil that part. So while he's there in the other room, the guys is with Mr. Nix, and he somehow told them look down at their shoes, and you can tell. I think he put them in some sort of hypnosis because he did something to them.
Yeah, he did.
And once they got out to the bar, like things just went wrong, and then all of a sudden Jonah wanted to save Siren because he's like, wait a minute, are you kidnapped? Like, are you holding a ransom? That's probably the worst thing that man ever did in this movie is save that woman, because that woman flipped his world upside down. You talking about somebody can't get away? She did not play. There's no hell like a woman scorned, and I'm gonna tell you this personally, that woman don't play. My favorite scene is when they all was running from her and everything, as shit just went just upside down, and they at the diner trying to talk to the cops to let the cops know that this woman is after them and the bad guys is after them. So they get there, they cover themselves in mud so she wouldn't smell them. So they get there, and next thing you know, she finds him. When I tell you, you just see bodies flying left and right inside the diner. You just see bodies hitting tables, bodies hitting walls, hitting windows. Even when the guy tried to get away from her, she beat him at the door before he even got at the door. This movie was really good, but before I get further, let's get this movie rated, shall we? I give this movie 2 thumbs up and a big ass smiley face. Oh yeah. And listen, right, if you never seen VHS, the first one, because she was the first story in that movie, if you never saw that, definitely check that out first before you watch Siren, because I don't think that was the best way to bring her in if you somebody that goes straight into this movie, but I don't think it really matters. But I'd honestly say check out VHS, because that's where it started at. That's where it originated at. The first time I even found out about this film was I watched this YouTube channel called The Horror Show, and they mentioned this, and I said, well, you know what? God damn, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. That was a good idea. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The vibe of this movie remind you of Jeepers Creepers, the first one. I'm not going to say the second one. It reminds you of the first one. Even though the second one was good, but it does definitely remind you of the first one. I can see a franchise with this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. That's why I got my highest rating. I highly recommend it. Check this movie out. There's not a dull moment in this movie. Like, from the time you see this woman, shit gets crazy.
Yes, it does.
When she get her eyes set on her man, ain't nowhere to run. I think every guy that cheat, if they had, they need a woman like that. Because she would change your motherfucking life. I really enjoyed this movie. Don't forget to check this movie out, Siren. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Siren, because I already told you what I do about it. I got my highest rating. I highly recommend it. You can watch it right now on Amazon. You can rent it. You can rent it for $4.99, and I forgot how much you could buy it for, but you can do both.
Redbox too.
Oh yeah, you can also check it out on Redbox and Valdo. I think it's like VUDO, something like that. You also can check it out on that too. Guys, movie is definitely worth it. It's a good time. If you enjoy, movie styles like Jeepers Creepers, this is right up that alley. This is like the new.
Yes, it is.
The new. Like, oh my God. When she ride him, she stuck the tail up his ass. Listen, I'm not saying anything else. I'm not. She technically raped the man. It was just crazy. Y'all gotta check this movie out. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time. It was fun. It got my highest rating. Check it out. And to all my movie lovers, I'm sick as hell. Because I'm like, all I know, the places we can go. I love you.